Hello and welcome to this week's reading vlog. It is Monday and it is about 11 o'clock. I've been up for about a half an hour and I'm quite tired. I went to bed last night about 1-ish and I was just gonna read until I fell asleep. And I was reading The Hating Game on my e-reader and I ended up staying until 5:30 in the morning because it's so addicting. I'm like, it's like a very cheesy romance, but it's really cute and like I'm here for the hate to love trope. So I was only on like 30 some pages before I went to bed last night, and now I'm on 154. So I was falling asleep at the end. But I'm like, it's 43% of the way done with it, and it is very addicting. And if I didn't work today, I would have just stayed up all night and finished it because it's like, reads so fast and it's very nice. So if you're looking for a very cheesy romance that doesn't have much substance in it besides the romance, which I don't know, I don't read a lot of romance books to know like the quality of good versus bad, but the romance is cute. The like fire between them is 100%, and I really love like the hate to love trope. But that is update for my reading. I'm gonna read some Nevernight this morning to catch up with everything. Hey guys, I wanted to update you. Today is Tuesday. I'm on my day off, so I'm still in my pajamas because I stay in my pajamas as long as I possibly can. I've been editing my video, which is going to go up before this video. And so I'm done with that one, so I'm just watching it back through and make sure I'm getting everything correct in that. I stayed up till 5 in the morning, yet again, reading The Hating Game, and that is so addicting. I definitely wouldn't recommend reading it at work because there's some like steamy scenes that I think I would be like bright red if I was reading at work. But I was reading that until like 5 in the morning, so I'm like halfway through it, so I plan on finishing that tonight. And it just started. I don't even know if you can like hear it. Yeah, and it's bright red, or bright red. The thing is too bright. But it is like pouring down rain, and it's glorious, and I love it when it rains like this. And living in Oregon is like fantastic when it does this, and it's like just started like downpouring. And so, oh, and hailing, maybe. Do you guys hear that? Oh my gosh, it's like really pouring. Oh, it is hailing. Oh my gosh. But I absolutely love the rain, and so I'm gonna sit and read The Hating Game and just enjoy my reading and my rain, and I'm probably gonna get a cup of coffee too. Hey guys, I thought I would update you. It is, what day is it? Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Last night, I didn't read any of Nevernight. I was really bad and didn't read any of Nevernight, but I did finish The Hating Game, which was really cute. There was some things that were a little inaccurate of the world. So I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars. Not gonna lie though, it's not like great literature. You're basically just reading it for the sexy scenes. So that's what you really come for that book for. You don't come for like the backstory or anything. So forewarning for that. I am in the middle of reading Nevernight. I'm about 140 pages in, and I'm really enjoying this so far, and things are starting to get really intense. So I think I'm gonna start bringing this to work because there's enough of humor or the wit in it that it's lighting it up a little bit, but it's still really dark and vicious. So I'm really actually enjoying Nevernight finally. And Trevor's happy about that. He hasn't read any more of Nevernight.
Someone's been hugging the book. And Obsidio came out, so I regret nothing.
Yeah, so he's in the middle of reading Obsidio, so we had a reading morning today. And we are just getting ready to go to work, and I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I thought I would do an update. I just got home from work, and what day is it? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. And it never fails that anytime that I've had a week before that I had a really good reading week with a good routine, the next week, anytime I try to vlog, it's gonna be messed up. So to catch up on my reading, I'm going to sit down and make myself read Nevernight. It is getting better, but that slow start just kind of like killed my motivation for this, so I just need to sit down because once I make myself sit down, I enjoy it, but it just doesn't pull me back to the story right now. So I'm on, let's see, 142. So I'm gonna sit down and read for a few hours since Trevor doesn't get home until later tonight, and hopefully I can catch back up because my live show is pretty soon, and I need to like map out how many pages I need to read today. Like that's the severity we're at right now, guys, is like I am not gonna make it in time if I don't like plan it out. So that is the plan for right now, and hopefully I can catch back up. And since I kind of sucked earlier in the week and I didn't get too much footage, I usually stop at Fridays. I usually stop filming and then give myself 2 days off. But I actually have more time off to read this weekend, so you guys are gonna get me for a full weekend as well because I sucked and didn't vlog the last like 2 days. So hopefully this vlog will be like a decent length and not real short, because that always bugs me when things are short. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling or get to reading. Hello all. It is Saturday. Well, technically it just turned Sunday because it's midnight, but I was supposed to have read quite a bit. So I'm on page 200 right now. I just hit 200. And remember in like one of my other clips I was talking about making out a schedule because we are getting that close to the deadline? And I did, and it's like I was supposed to be at 262 today, and tomorrow I'm supposed to hit 300. So I have some catching up to do. But I don't go into work until super late tomorrow, so maybe I can catch up. And I've been reading like pretty well tonight. So, cause I kind of fell off the wagon already, cause I'm really good at routines. But I'm really enjoying it so far. It's definitely picking up. I really like learning about the classes that she's taking because it is about a school of assassins, and it's like I've said before, I really like it. I really like the concept. I still haven't forgotten how like wonky the first part of it came off, but I'm liking it now that it's a lot more fast-paced, and I like the characters and everything. However, there's nothing pulling me back to the story, and so it's like I'm not fully invested in the characters, and Mia is such a different main character that I am not attached to her, so it makes the reading experience a little lacking in my opinion, which is kind of disappointing because this book has been so like majorly hyped, and I don't know, I'm just not connecting with the characters. So that's where I'm at for Nevernight. In efforts to get farther in Nevernight, I haven't picked up any more books. I have a few started, but I didn't want to progress in any of them because I thought that I wouldn't want to pick up Nevernight. So, just reading Nevernight right now. Me and Trisha went and saw Love, Simon tonight, and it was so good, guys. Like, I am not a crier, and I like teared up in this movie, and it was so good. And it just like, to avoid spoilers for people, I will say like the only thing that I wish we got more of was more of Simon and Blue's interactions in real life, and so that's like the only downside I think with it. So, and there was another thing with Leah that I didn't think matched her character that I totally didn't pick up on in the movie. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know if you thought her crush thing was accurate in the book, or in the movie, because I did not pick that up in the book. And yeah, I'm so hyped for Leah on the offbeat. Like, my heart is gonna be so happy, and I really need to pick up the episode of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli as well, because apparently that book is just as amazing, and I'm like so happy about like her characters, and that is like I just love so much. Anyways, that is where I'm at. I'm gonna hopefully be reading a little bit longer, and I can get closer to the 300 that I'm supposed to be at. So I will check back with you guys hopefully tomorrow, because I don't know how much footage this vlog is actually gonna have. I'm sorry guys, like when I have a bad reading week, I don't have anything to update you guys because I like haven't been reading, so I haven't updated you anything. So sorry about the little lackluster vlog this week. Hey guys, it is Sunday and it is about 5:30 and I have just been listening to my audiobook for The Clockwork Angel. I wanted a little bit of a break, and this was a nice little escape from my Nevernight stuff. So I'm really enjoying this series. I love this series so much more than Mortal Instruments already. I'm not a big fan of Charlotte. Is that her name? Yeah. I like Tess, I like Will, I like Jem. Not a big fan of Charlotte. But I am about 200 pages into this one now. So I listened to about 100 pages today. So I'm like a good chunk of it through, considering I've been trying to stay away from other books besides Nevernight. But I do need to get more on my game with Nevernight today. I don't work until 7 p.m. tonight because I've got an overnight shift, so I'm going to be working really late. And I'm starting to get tired, and I hate taking naps because I feel like I get too groggy and then I don't like fully ever wake back up. So I'm going to go get a giant cup of coffee, and then I'm going to sit down and read some Nevernight. Quick update before I go to work. So I've been reading Nevernight. I'm at about 2:30 and I realized I really haven't done too much of an update for like what I think about the book. I'm not, like I've said before, I'm not really like attached to the characters. However, I really like the school aspect of it. The teachers are brutal AF and I'm like loving it because they are like putting their students through the ringer and they don't let themselves, like, when you're assassin, you can't let yourself rest at all. You can't take a break. Like, that's not a thing. You're constantly on guard and it's like so brutal, but I like love the brutality of it because it's so real. And like the characters, I'm not attached to them, so I don't really care if they like get hurt or dismembered or killed. Like, I really don't have too much attachments. Let me know down below if you guys have this with Nevernight. Did you guys get attached to it? I don't really find Mia Corvair that much of a likable person. And I mean, she's very obviously not dealing with her issues because she's got her shadow cat soaking up her fear. So it's not like she's dealing with her issues, and it's just like, I don't have any sympathy. She's not like taking things head on. Like, I like Trick more than I like Mia. And so, I don't know. I'm enjoying the story, but I'm not loving the characters, and I'm a very character driven person. So it's not totally my cup of tea. I still think it's well thought out and I really like the idea. And it's progressing nicely now, and it's like, I don't know, something's just not jiving with me with it. So it's definitely not gonna be a 5-star read for me unless something crazy happens. But it's not gonna be a 5-star read for me, which is surprising because it's so highly rated. So I just don't know. I'm hovering between like a 3 to 4 right now. Like, I am enjoying it to the point where I'm at a 4, but when I break it down by like categories, I like the world building, I like the magic system in it, but I don't really care for the characters, and I like the plot, but that's just kind of how I feel right now. I just can't decide what I like, if I 3 or 4. So I will update you guys probably tomorrow because this reading vlog is real short, so I'm just gonna keep going until I have enough footage to post it. So this is gonna go up a little bit late because it's gonna probably go up like midweek. But I am heading off to work for the evening. It's about 6:30. So I will be listening to Clockwork Angel, like on my way to work and at work and stuff. So like when I get a chance on my breaks. So that is the update, and hopefully I will check back with you guys tomorrow. I am at work really late tonight, so hopefully I don't like sleep away the day before I have to go back to work tomorrow. So that is the plan, and I will see you in my next clip. Hello, I haven't updated you guys in quite a bit. So it is Tuesday, and I'm here with Trevor, as you can tell by the smart ass comments in the background. And
I work really hard on those, okay?
Yeah. And I have made it quite a bit through Nevernight, thankfully. So I have officially hit 300 pages, and that is completely thanks to me listening to it on audiobook. I finally switched over at after about 2:20. So I am really liking the story, but the book just doesn't hold my interest. I get easily distracted with this book, and there's nothing pulling me back to the story because I'm not super connected to any of the characters. It's definitely in my opinion, a plot-driven point of the book, and I think the way that it's written is supposed to be character-driven, but I am not attached to any of the characters. Sorry if I keep bumping. We have a bunch of like speed bumps on our roads. That's besides the point. But audiobook is definitely helping me because I am really enjoying the storyline, but nothing is pulling me back. I know. You want to talk about what you've been reading?
Obsidio, it's fantastic. If you haven't read it, go get it.
He mocks me because in one of my videos I did that. Like, I stopped and
stop. Put down whatever you're reading, go get it.
So anytime that he wants me to pick up a book, he does this. This is what I have to put up with. He mocks me about my videos.
I'm not mocking, it was adorable. It's endearment.
But he's really enjoying that.
What? Nothing. Just...
He's really enjoying the Obsidio, and that's the last one in the series. And he's saying it's wrapping up pretty nicely, right?
Uh-huh. I'm right at where everything that all 3 books have been building up to, and then she makes me stop.
Because I wanted to go to the library.
Make me stop.
So, I've been majorly, it's really hard to keep you in frame without trying to show too much out the window.
Hey, you're the pretty one, keep yourself in frame.
Okay, so, I have been craving graphic novels, like, a lot recently. So, I am headed to our library by my lovely chauffeur here. And we're gonna go to the library and check out some books because hopefully I can find some graphic novels that I want to read, so I don't have to like spend all my money on graphic novels. But highly likely if I don't find them here, I'm just gonna buy them anyways. So I'm really excited to go because we haven't been to our library in a long time. It's been far too long, so I thought it would be fun to take you guys with me, and you can check out, we've got a gorgeous library, so I'm excited to go back and grab some more graphic novels. So that is all for this update, and he really wants to finish Obsidio today, and I need to get farther on my book, so he's making me read later. So while he's reading, twist your arm. Yeah. Do you give in? Yeah. Oh, come on, give in. The only thing is, like, again, Nevernight doesn't pull me back, so I'm not excited about finishing it. But it's good. It's just definitely not a 5-star read for me, which is a little disappointing because it's so hyped.
You You've been hugging it since I
know it's
hit
been
page
taking
50.
me. It's taking me forever to get through it.
It's been like 2 weeks
I know.
for a 300-page book.
It's 400 because I'm at
for a 400-page book.
It's like 4 something.
200 pages a week, not that much. Did 200 pages today. Just saying.
Yeah, but yours is your Obsidio is like
fantastic.
It's like
phenomenal.
Weird pages.
Amazing.
It's weird pages, so
Creative.
it's easier to blow through. Okay, I'm ending this clip before we bicker anymore in this. Update you. So obviously we are back home now, and I wanted to show you my library haul that I got. So I did pick up quite a few graphic novels, both Trevor and I did. So first one is Doctor Strange. This is by Greg Pak and Emma Rios, and this is Doctor Strange Origin. And I really like this art style. They've got a bunch of different ones. So there's Thor and Avengers and Ant-Man and Hulk, I believe. I just really like this art style, and it's very distinguishable? Distinct, that's the word. It's very distinct. If you go and look for it, just look for that art style. It also will always have, let's try to focus on my face here. It will always have like this edging to it. And I really like the rest of them so far, so I thought that it would be fun to pick up Doctor Strange. The other one we found was Doctor Strange Mr. Misery, and it's got Lady Thor on it, and I love me some Lady Thor, so excited about that one too. Another really cool one that I've never seen is Jean Grey. It's just Jean Grey, and it's Nightmare Fuel. I don't know what volume this is, which is usually a pet peeve of mine, but this is the only one that I've seen like this, so I'm hoping this is the first one. But I just want to learn more about Jean Grey, especially with, like, if you have looked into X-Men at all. So she's a pretty key player, and I am excited to see how things evolve in this one. Another one that we saw that we wanted to pick up is The Unstoppable Wasp. We like to do our backstories and read up on comic books before seeing the movie, and there is an Ant-Man and Wasp graphic or movie coming out, so I wanted to pick up the graphic novel to just get a head start and see what's going on with Wasp, because I really know nothing about Wasp, and I'm not a huge fan of Ant-Man. I mean, I like him and I like the movies, but definitely not one of my favorites, so I haven't taken the time to get to know his backstory or anything like that. So I'm excited to dive into that little subculture. And the next three are a set that I honestly don't know too much about. I picked them up strictly because BookTube is in love with these, and these always are ones that people tend to recommend to people, and I've never read them, and that is Giant Days. So my library actually had 1, 2, and 3, so I figured I could marathon these through, and it looks like it'll be like a pretty fast read because it's a little more juvenile, even though this is in our adult graphic novel section instead of like the children's one. But I'm excited to pick these up and see what all the hype is about. So that is all for my graphic novel library haul, and I will check back in with you guys tonight once I make it a little further in Nevernight. Hey guys, and welcome to day, whoever knows how long this vlog is. It is now Wednesday, and I finally finished Nevernight, and I did it before the live show, and I totally am thinking my progress to listen to the audiobook for the last, like, whatever, 200 pages, because that really made it fly through, and I think I'm rating it a 3.75 out of 5 stars. And for the reasons that I've already talked about, the characters I didn't feel super attached to, and the flower writing at the beginning really slowed me down, and so just like made it tedious to read it. However, once I started listening to it, like I love the storyline, I love the plot, but it's just so slow. So if you guys are interested in my thoughts, don't forget to join the live show. It's going to be over on Gabby's channel, Gab's About Books, for our live show when we discuss Nevernight. And for the rest of the week, I'm just going to continue working my way through Clockwork Angel. And I'm really enjoying this one so far. But this is going to be my last cull-up for the week because I need to get this up because it's quite late. So thank you guys all for your patience. Let me know down below if you have reached this point of the video. And make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment somewhere in... We did a cat last week. So what should we do for this week? Oh, if you guys, something you guys probably don't know about me, I love penguins, so leave me a little like penguin emoji because it's the cutest. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!